Right then, I thought we could do with a bit of a break, so welcome to the holiday resort of the Millennium, the Interstellar Arcade of Wonder. Honestly, this place is brilliant, before we get back to being shot at every few hours. Gang, are you coming or what?
Yeah, we're just coming, Doctor.
Well, hurry up.
Alright, we're just...
Yaz? Ryan? Graham? What's going on? Guys! Come on, girl, let me in! No, I'm stranded and Graham, Ryan and Yaz have no way out. What? This is not good. This just gets worse.
Find any survivors in the surrounding area. They can join the workforce.
This doesn't make sense. Sontarans don't use other soldiers. What do you think you're doing?
You are coming with me.
Am I indeed?
Yes, that's why I said it.
Always so literal.
Get your hand off me.
Is this it?
Sir, it is all that we could locate.
Probably because you destroyed everyone else with that explosion.
Silence, Primitive! Soldiers take them, they will join the workforce.
What's your name?
My name is Jeff.
Don't worry, Jeff. I'll get you out of this.
Have you successfully captured prisoners from the planet? 2 new prisoners have been collected. That is not enough! There were no other survivors. This is unfortunate. Anyway, begin the biological scan of the new prisoners. Yes, General Lark. Commander Strawn, our approach to the collection of prisoners is not working. Send for Professor Mark. Yes, General Lark. No hostile biology. You will remain as our prisoner. Next. Preparing scan.
What's the matter? Is your machine not happy?
Hold her! So, you are Time Lord.
Yep. And doesn't that just make you quake?
Look, it's a complicated formula. Perfecting it would take a genius.
Remember, Professor, you are replaceable. All we need is someone with slightly more intelligence than you, and you will find yourself with the rest of our slaves.
I understand.
What is it, Trooper? The new female prisoner is a Time Lord. Fascinating. I want to speak to her now.
So what is going on here? Sontarans never use slave labour.
We have spent many centuries trapped in this remote corner of space and time.
What?
After our failed invasion of Gallifrey, those of us that remain faced the wrath of the Time Lords.
As representatives of the Sontaran army, you and your troop will face the punishment owed to your leaders.
This is a mockery of justice.
Silence! By the power invested in me by Rassilon, I, Bruce, sentence you to an eternity trapped in the neutral zone.
The neutral zone, where the Time Lords hide away all their secrets and greatest enemies. How did you capture me then?
When we were imprisoned, our ship floated to the nearest planet, and we found Professor Mark. He fixed our ship, and we were able to collect slaves to help find our way out. We must have landed by mistake in the neutral zone.
What makes you think you can leave?
We located a power source on the planet Zelaria. We believe it harnesses enough power to aid our escape.
And you're using slaves to dig it up.
Exactly. And then we can return to a war with the Root.
Always come back to that, doesn't it?
But now you will join the workforce. It seems fitting that the Time Lord's prison is ended by the greatest Time Lord of them all. Just what we need! Another new arrival!
Charming.
Don't mind Burton. We've all been here some time. Freedom seems like a distant memory.
I understand.
No, you don't. You've been here too long. You and your stupid scarf can't just turn up being optimistic.
Don't listen to them, Jeff.
They do have a point, Doc. We've only just got here. They've had to put up with this for so long now.
Listen, everyone. I'm going to get you out of here. I promise. I promise that you will no longer be under the rule of the Sontarans. This doesn't seem very practical.
Look, Doctor, the way we work here is that we just get on with it. Then we don't get killed.
Weren't you listening at all last night? I'm going to get you out of here.
How?
Still working on that. It would help if I had my TARDIS.
Your what?
TARDIS. TARDIS. My ship?
Right. Betty?
What?
What I want to know is, if the Sontarans are so desperate to escape, how come they only have a handful of slaves?
Very good question. A better question is, why do they have slaves at all?
What?
It goes against the code of Sontar. To own a slave is dishonourable.
I guess they're desperate.
There always does seem to be a price for freedom. Apparently the Sontarans would lose their honour to gain theirs. But back to Jeff's question. How come there aren't many of you?
There are two parts to the answer. Devil, explain!
Firstly, the Sontarans don't have an effective method of capturing us. They shoot a laser full of poisonous gas at the planet, with very little survival rate. We are the leftovers.
That's ghastly.
What's the second part?
People go missing. We are searching for the source of the neutral zone, and people have gone missing looking for it. Just last week, Cal went missing. The day he believed that he was close. Maybe we'll find the others if we find the source.
We better find the source then.
Doctor, you do have a plan.
Not as such right at this moment.
Then how are we going to find the source?
Look, I'm really good at improvising.
For our sake, I hope you are.
The tracker is working, General. Excellent, Commander Straw. The Doctor will lead us straight to the source.
Doctor, hurry up!
Hold on a sec.
What is it?
This was just lying here.
This was Cal's.
So he must have come through here. In fact,
What is going on?
these boulders are obviously moved out of the way.
How can you tell?
The taste. This part has had less exposure to the air than this part, so it must have been moved, fairly recently as well.
So Cal went that way.
Exactly. Come on, team.
Where the blazes are they going?
No idea, but that doctor does seem to know what she's on about.
Good grief.
This is excellent. Our freedom is assured. Commander Strawn, prepare our troop to follow the Doctor. Yes, General Nark. Troopers, with me.
Whoa. Everyone stop.
As I thought, dead end.
Will you please shut up for 1 minute?
Okay then, what's your plan?
He's got a point. This is a very steep cliff.
Basically, you're all going to have to be very careful. We are going to climb down.
That's suicide!
How can our situation get worse, Burton? If we take this risk, at least we have a chance to escape.
I must be going crazy!
You know, I've just about had it with people pointing guns at me.
Right then. Who are you?
We are prisoners of the Sontarans, sent to find the source of this planet.
Is that so? Well, I am also leading a team trying to find the source. But you are either with us or against us.
Do we really need to stoop to that level?
Watch your tongue.
That won't be necessary, Graves.
It can't be.
I know these people. Well, some of them anyway. They can help us.
Fine, but keep an eye on the blonde one. I don't trust her.
So, good to see you guys again.
What happened to you?
During the search, I fell down this cliff and found this camp. Upon pledging my allegiance to their cause, they accepted me as one of their own.
But who is this group made up of? Inhabitants or what?
And this group of rebels is made up of anyone who can escape the Sultan attacks. People like me who have escaped the camps, and also, finally, Captain Graves.
What about him?
He is the last inhabitant of Zelaria.
That's why he wants the source, as the last memory of his people.
Exactly.
What's going on?
Sontarans.
Cal, we need you.
I'm coming, guys, I need your help to fight.
Absolutely not!
Shut up, Burton, and let's go!
Right, grab weapons and keep shooting.
Keep going, guys, we can hold them off! Ah!
Daryl!
Grave, what are you doing?
Fighting for my planet? I don't see you doing anything to help.
You need to stop.
For Zeralia.
You fool. Zelaria fools.
This needs to stop.
You're right.
No, stop.
Get down!
That was not necessary.
Yes, it was.
You killed your team as well.
They weren't my team. They were just a means to an end.
Cal, what's happened to you?
This is survival of the fittest. I intend to be free of this hellhole, whatever the cost.
Then that's the difference between us.
How do they find us anyway?
Doctor?
What is it? It's a tracker.
So you led them to us? Thanks to you, Darren is dead!
Stop. He didn't realise.
Course he didn't.
Doctor, you and your friend here seem to be causing all the problems here. If I'm not mistaken, you could be in fact Sontaran agents.
Cal, what are you doing?
Preventing our death.
You seem fairly content to sacrifice others, though.
For the greater good.
Doctor?
It seems that Cal's exploding ripped up part of the planet.
So?
It seems that we found the source of Zelaria.
It was underneath us the whole time.
We can't surely take the whole thing.
Of course we can't, but we only need a bit to power the Sontaran ship.
What are you doing?
We are going to kill the Sontarans. Then we will take care of their ship and leave this hell.
5 of us against a whole troop of Sontarans. Doesn't seem very fair.
Oh, you and the Doctor aren't coming. You're Sontaran agents. Burton, tie them up.
You can't do this!
Actually, I can. What of you, Betty? Are you with us or them?
You've changed. This can't carry on.
I see, Burton. Her as well.
You really think that you can take on the Sontarans by yourself?
The other slaves will help us.
And we have the source, so we'll be fine. Happy trails, traitors.
We've got to stop them.
Listen closely, we have the source. Now is the time to act. Too long have we been slaves to the Sontarans. Too long we have done their dirty work. No longer. For now, with this power, we are unstoppable. Today is the day we fight back and escape. We will have freedom.
Well, now there's no hope for us.
The Doctor might still have a plan. Doctor?
Hang on.
How did you do that?
I learnt from the best. Plus, Houdini was helpful as well.
Well, quick, let us out.
One sec.
What?
I just need to collect something. Ha!
Doctor! Now what?
Well, we've got the source, so we need to get to the Sontaran ship.
To steal?
Don't be insane. To negotiate. We just need Cal to not do anything stupid.
What is going on?
Rebels seem to be on their way here.
Soldiers, prepare for battle.
Keep working. Ah!
What? Who are you? Doesn't that show how little you care? We have been your slaves for years, and you don't even know us. Your lives mean nothing to me. Seize this attack! Ha, I don't think so. We have the source. Hand it over, or we will kill your accomplice. Ha, go on then. What? Now how can you bargain? The source is more powerful than you will ever know. Now for my escape.
Stop. Stop this now.
You dare threaten me? I have the source.
Well, the funny thing is, so do I. Stalemate. Anything you do with the source, I can undo immediately.
What is your problem? Don't you want to escape?
Of course I do, but not in this way. Better gather everyone else. If we escape, then everyone escapes, not just you.
Hang on, they worked for the Sontarans.
Oh please, you know just as well as I do that they were slaves as well. Now, are you going to cooperate?
Very well.
To gain each other's loyalty, we will use both pieces of the source to escape, and then no one can have more power.
Very well.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant!
Now what?
Strap in everyone, this might be a bumpy ride. It's actually working!
Wait, you thought I might not?
I had no doubts it would work. Well, I had my fingers crossed.
Anyway, where are we going?
Absolutely everywhere. With the power of this source, we can go anywhere in space and time. The universe is our oyster. I suppose I ought to find my TARDIS. My fan will be waiting.
We don't have a home anymore. The Sontarans took it.
Then as soon as I am back with my TARDIS, the ship will belong to you, all of you. You will have your freedom.
What about Cal?
Just keep an eye on him. I'm sure he'll come round.
Oh, Doctor, you've been a complete fool.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention, welcome back to the universe. Welcome home.